Okay, I only hit it once, and I'm on the wrong scene. I always do this. I'm like, oh, I'm ready to go, Brandon. Good job. We're on the wrong stream. They're on the scene. Stream. Make sure my phone is on vibrate so that it's not freaking out. Ugh, man. Okie dokie. Twitch. Twitch is playing. Well, it's playing a black screen right now. But once I open it up, it should hopefully be fine. Let me just do that. Preview just so I can see it. Okay, yeah, okay, we're good. It is showing. Make sure it's not a black screen so Violet can't come here and say, Brandon, what have you done? It's a black screen, Brandon. I'm blind. It's your fault. All your fault. So I'm making chat a little bit bigger. Because I'm fucking can't click. Hello, brain. There we go. I think I set this up beforehand, but technically I started mid early, so I'm fine. Just still wishing where my fucking glasses were. Okay, we're back with the mechanized union of the robotic worshippers of Cthulhu, the almighty bunch of error books, which will hopefully be selling. I think we've got a couple of visitors up here. No, these are all Pokemon. And yeah, it's about going well. Yes, because we were building the you're building a new building a bigger freezer as well as moving the cooking into this area. But we were not ready to do that yet, and that did infringe on our zone, our chalk zone. Let's move this forward at all. What was doing all the way out there? Another ambrosia spout. This game just really wants us to have fucking drugs. That's probably one of theirs. Probably a bit close to being ready. Where is that? It's actually gone. Okay. Those are the graves. One over here. I don't know what is there. There's another one. This is where the symbol of Dagon was, but I think we removed it. Is that a... no. Those are food tops. Couple of goblins. Look at the one with an ant hat passing by. Couple of goblins running up in here. Structure, door, made of sandstone, please. Right there. We want to build a copy of that here. And we still have some limestone blocks to place on the floor. Floor. It's getting cold in there, but I would like to keep it as cold as possible for when any heat. Oh, jeez Louise. It's a bit too large, if you ask me. Why'd you guys put the books on the... whatever. So I want 2 copy orders. I'd like to... base copy. There must have been like a... there was something bad about each other in their brains, and... you know, because they can read each other's minds with the sonic lobes. The lobes. Poor old cleaning bot had to clean up all their shit. Architect. Actually, let's not store it in there. We'll store regular medicine, but not the, Can we make regular medicine yet? We have drug production. But we do not have... hospital bed, vital monitor, thick stone. Huh. Also gonna research this 5. Actually should have class is 109. It's good. There shouldn't be any dirt in there. The cleaning bot kind of takes care of all instantly. Uh-huh. Can you save him, Doctor? Quickly. Oh, well, there he goes. Damn it, guys. Poor little Bulbasaur. Poor little Cucaracha. He had a heart attack. It's really fucking random. It's like, imagine you're playing Pokemon, right? And fucking what happens? You lose the Elite Four fight because your fucking Bulbasaur has a heart attack. Has your Bulbasaur had a history of heart problems? Maybe its parents. I didn't know its parents. I got him from Professor Oak. I got him from Oak. Cool. I'd like to please reinstall. It says Menace have settlement of Chemine. Their crops have been struck. They would be willing to buy food, vegetarian items. Got a lot of you know what? I'll pay them 181. We got a lot of vegetarian products. I would like to start planting again if you guys could, you know, chop down the rest of the... What? Donkey! It's going to bed. Hilarious. He gets out there, he cuts one plant down, does really not feeling it for today, and just goes to sleep. That's my kind of job, you know. I might decide just to make the room square. So much steel. Clay lost his sister. Wasn't really related, but you know. It's almost like they were. So, is Peyote like an adult now, or brother dude who's dead? Sister Froggy. Sister Froggy, buh 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 buh. Is still a juvenile, no longer a baby. There's one big ass door. I love how it just slides. Whoosh, whoosh. That's probably where the other one we're looking for was. You still not fucking healed? You fucking... Really fucking... Why are all of his... Why are all of his fucking injuries from him biting him? I'm sorry, that was Donkey, right? Dude. They're fighting over who's like the one true fucking chosen one of Cthulhu? Maybe? Cool, moisture pump. Where can I find this pumper of moisture? Misk? In frustration. That's fine. Wow, that's a lot of them. I'm sure it'll all be fine. Like to also unpower that fucking moisture pump. close enough. Garrison is fully healed. I'm a little bit concerned about this. Why are they mining? I definitely want to clear that out. Let's hope there's a raid that tries to go through here. Like they could break this, then try to run through it. Can like add that to like a no? Like I wish there was like just a no-go zone, right? Like I didn't have to. I didn't have to make like a giant zone. Why is it? What the fuck is this stuff? Oh, is that the That might be the other thing. Oh wait, no, cancel that. That should in theory cover it all. Hopefully, at the very least, hopefully it'll cover enough that we don't need to worry about it anymore. Tan is researching away. Next, we're getting geothermal, so we won't have to worry about power ever again. I wonder if there's just no space to take care of that Wurmple egg. That would be a hard yes, my friends. We have too much fucking money. See next to a Peter and Graves. Journey. Shrink away in the scene, almost every shape in the image. It's a calm and just symbolizes section. Okay. Devotion, exhaustion. Oh, sorry. On this place is a representation of an ellipse surrounded by lines. The image shows express both devotion and exhaustion. Unusually, for this kind of work, the image is bordered by a group of goblins. Fucking goblins. On this carving, representing an othel towards the horizon, equipping for exploration. 10. It's kind of weird. Matthew 108 brutally knocking unconscious a Wurmple out of the investing Wurmple. Wave. Let's set this to -10. And this is why I built that extra thing. Sure, this is good because realistically we have so much of that stuff it doesn't really matter. Like to copy the bill. So that if we ever change this one, I can. Question. Put this at the top here. It would not be like that in this one. Okay. Hunter. Isn't one of the hunters named Hunter? No. Is one of the dead children one named Hunter? That was Dude. Why do I remember a Hunter? Debbie. Which one's the male Wurmple? That's a lot of dead Wurmples. No. That is a lot of dead Wurmples. How many Wurmples do we have? Jeez. Managing job, managing. Here we go. We have. Do we have a raid or something? Oh fuck. Oh jeez, fucking hell. God, there's more of them coming. Sonic Shock as many of them can. Jeez Louise. Promise you stay there. You mean healthy little boy for me? Daddy's healthy boy. Okay, oh my god. What do you mean there's no fucking health? It's not a safe temperature. Riley. Who's our other doctor? We got Matthew. Oh no, prioritize tending to the ones that are named. Oh god. Matthew, come over here. This is the doctor. Tanner is Garrison. Garrison, you're already. What are you doing? Alright, no, can you? Why can't you tend? Garrison, you have a doctor. You don't have animal handling? got like David. David. But I told you to fucking shoot it. Forget all this junk. Okay, should we find them? Finish off all these. Oh no! Horrible one. That was the only adult male werewolf we had. That's really bad. Normal tends an adult male. I don't know if they can inbreed like that or not. It's 107 outside tonight. Yeah, let's get a vent installed in here. Was a cooler. Vent installed in here. Was a cooler. It seems like for some reason there's no fucking, you know, heat stroke right now. I think probably because of the rain. So. Actually, even there, there's no harm. Let's expire. Actually, they're just gonna expire anyway. We can shut them. Look at Umbreon. Bunch of flamingos as well. Flamingos are there. I think Ramos can move. It's just she's asleep right now. Pain severe. The consciousness is very poor. Severe blood loss is slowly decaying because she's not bleeding out anymore. Yeah, so the animals are allowed to inbreed, which is, you know, it's okay. I'm okay with it. It's just kind of nasty. Well, so I'd like a light in there, so you guys can see. I'm gonna put one on each side because I don't think it'll G Hill. I promise this is good. All Vandals have managed to recover from their injuries, so that's positive. I like how we asked that they be at least good, and that's what he gave us, at least good. Anything better would have been a little bit too much to ask for. Maybe it's because somebody else who wasn't Gladion built them. Maybe. But, whatever. Oh, that's smooth as well. Matthew cancels you based on your proximity to settlement passiver. He feels you encroaching terrain. He wants us to... second. He wants from a place called Passiver. Over here. Tekka Passiver. The furthest one is the one you pick. Yeah, we're not doing it, man. We will, however, restrict all our animals to... Where's Area 1? Restrict everybody to shopping zone. And we'll call up and tell him to go fuck himself. So the raid is coming from the top right. Everybody up here, please. Oh, cool. It had a werewolf. I don't know which one it was. As well. Sonic shocking everybody. Sonic burn people as well. Sonic blast this woman. Sonic shock that guy. Sonic blast. Sonic. Everybody who's not injured. Garrison, you're free to go. Free to go. Free to go. And Riley the doctor. Also, we're gonna have you capture. Well, you capture. Gladion, you're gonna capture. Oh wait, no. Then, yeah. Donkey, you capture this. No, it's not a person. You capture Simon. It's a dead haunter. Open forbid everything in here. Whatever. Let him go. So we finish off that Kulava. Meteorite is a large lump of uranium ore. Cool. Uranium fever has gone and got me down. Uranium fever is hitting on the ground. The Geiger counter in my hand. Moaning land. Uranium fever has gone and got me down. Garrison's not was already destroyed. So we'll see with Garrison what the effects of. Okay, Brad's going down there, and the other guy's going to tend to our guys. Hopefully, we should have a decent amount of people to sacrifice. I'm not gonna take anybody a greedy hauler. These are all terrible people. I don't want any males as well. We've already got enough males. Enough male flesh bags. Peace talks. Dos, boss of the Dwarven bandits, has sent us a message. She wants to talk in a nearby location. You could opportunity to improve relations with their faction and receive gifts. It's actually pretty close. We could send somebody over there. Send the elf thing. The elf thing. Dirty elf thing. Knife ears. Oh God, they need one of the Wurmple's Jabberwocky. Honestly, as long as it's better outside. But outside, I don't really care what the temperature is. This is probably just heat leaking from the outside. I wonder if this is the people we paid for. Doug has an infection. Okie doke. So, in terms of social, 9, that's doctoring. In terms of social, 13, 7, 13, 10. Okie dokie. You're not injured and awful, so can you please trade with these guys, and then we're sending you up on a little journey. Okie dokie. I don't think these are the guys who are buying the insect jelly as well. I don't want to sell lemon flour. Let's see if we can actually first sell, like, as much of the, others we're not going to need that are just taking up space in our, inventory, basically. Negative 150. Negative 125. Negative 110. Negative 108. Let's give him a little gift. Yeah, that's fine. Confirm. Okay, world. I'd like to form a caravan consisting entirely of an Othel, the best talker we've got. Do we have any lembis, is the question. Ambrosia, feather dust joints, bear chicken feathers can be gathered and processed into a fine powder which produces a mild euphoric sensation when burned and inhaled. Feather dust can be used to produce a dependency. Or feather dust use can produce a dependency. Okie doke. Good to know. Just take the bodies with us. A lot of bodies. So see how long it takes to get there and back. So about 3 days. Actually, that should be enough, actually. 2.2 days of food, which should be enough if they don't, you know, stop. To get exactly there and back. Yeah, sure, get out of here. A bunch of shotguns, which is nice. Ah, here we go. Here's the vegetarian trader. Right, she left two of them. We're riding a Spinosaurus here, and one of the Petrosaurs. So we had that last time, basically. Protoceratops, there it was. Should be healthy enough before they even like get here. There you go. I mean, he's still in some amount of pain due to lack of a lung. I like how they're getting cremated, but it doesn't leave any ashes behind. It just like completely destroys the body. Okie dokie. They are willing to buy from us. Oh my god. Negative 500. Negative 400. Negative 475. Negative 450. Negative 460. 58. 54. 55. 56. 57. 36. Okay. That's everything you got. And you got a lot of corn out of it. That's a lot of corn. Yeah, well, they're leaving the map, but we've already made our trade deal with them, so it doesn't really matter. We've got the Silva. You can go. Simon has died. Heat stroke. Ooh, that's actually really bad. Let us sacrifice offering a human to Dagon for favor. Sacrifice Passy, I think is iron. Doug's one currently is worse off. And we'll sacrifice. We also need to install a fucking cooler in there. Ironically, we installed two, but we'll install it on this side, but we're gonna sacrifice both of them. Bonus sacrifice Dagon. Dagon felt donkey felt schematic, but success. Okay, I'd like to sacrifice again. No, I'd like to. Sure. You'll be fine, Dagon. Garrison, because he's our better talker, I believe. Favor, sacrifice, passing. Wait a second. That's Glatchaw. I was hoping a nice clean room and everything would make it a little bit better. Okay, so now if we wanted to sacrifice get Bounty of the Sea. Tears a ship from the surface of a distant ocean and delivers its fresh corpse. That's different from like sunken treasure and away. Let us just go back to worshiping Cthulhu. Peace talk success. The delegate reached mutual understanding. The Dwarven bandits were boost by 64. She got 6,000 experience. We'll have her come back home. And Noth will come home. She's got a little bit more food than she needs. Probably some berries or something. Please shoot for 50, please. You're now out of power. David's moving faster. David's going around the speed of sound. Yeah, David! That's all the extra coolers on. Ooh. That's ever happened. I mean, maybe if he wasn't stoned while working, you know, he'd be a little bit better. Let me get to him. Oh, how you doing, buddy? She's on the way back. Actually, she'll have just enough food. Look at that, 1.1. Move back down. She'll gain a little bit from harvesting throughout the day, but you know what they say. Harvesting in the day is the way to play. Didn't really know I was going for there, to be honest. I really know I was going for there. 5 days before the race expands. Right now we are researching geothermal power. So it'll be very helpful because we do not have enough power. It's simple, we do not have enough power for everything to be running at the same time. Should basically leave that room. We're gonna start temperature. Need research project. If I flip your switch off, I put it back on. God damn it. God damn it. I don't want to redo the entire list. I more or less got it back. Very much less than more, but somewhat more than less. Oh, there's your baby lizard. Niall's back. Riley's in a work frenzy. But he's currently injured, so, you know. He's one of those fucking disgusting weird bows. I guess it's 9 degrees outside. I was, you know. Hope it wouldn't be such of a pain in the ass. That's really only on for so they're really on for putting these surgeries in there. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, it's 14 for that little bit of dirt. It's a negative. So here we over. He was over. Elf named Darius is here. Where's Glaceon? Did he leave already? Would you like to buy our drugs? Remember, kids, don't buy drugs from untrustworthy elves. I don't really think I want to buy their dinosaur cult hoods. However, I will buy some components. There we go. Oh man. That lazy, beautiful person. Look at plants. I feel like we should get humans for the, so hopefully one of the other two guys will have a relationship. They're not married yet, so that's a thing. I don't know. You know? Because I don't. I don't know if the elf can breed with the human, and vice versa. Oh, there's the other guy. What do you got on you? What do you got on you? I'll buy your component. I'll sell you some feather dust, and then some. It's got $3. Here you go, buddy. Just take the fucking joint. Give us what you have. I'd like to pick her up. I mean, she's pretty decent overall, but I do think I want some humans for them to breed with. Yeah, and the fashion lord doesn't like us, so. Plus, I think that means we would lose 40 twice because she's the, like a diplomat. So, you know. Bum 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 he is happy. He left us some beers. Nice. That's a couple cold ones. There he goes. So like 25. I guess 22. It's funny, we're getting a lot more single groups than we have been double groups recently. So it makes you feel like, oh, because it's a barracks, technically. I'd be pretty upset about it. Both mediocre. Let's see if are there any good statues here that we can install over there. Normal, excellent. What you got on you? Politician statue. We don't have 5 statues. We've got 1, 2, 3. Chipper sitting on the one of the Emperor. Why is it counting us as having 5? It can't possibly count the other 2, right? Is it really counting the two? It seems that it counting the two that we have not stored, which I find to be an absolute joke. Where are you going? Ooh, that's gonna be hunted. Cause you should probably check for giant spiders now. This one's spider. New giant spiders, so we're good. This ambrosia is not yet grown. Where are the other ones? However, it seems like it is almost ready to go. Not quite. Not quite. Honey badger. Is if honey badger cared for your things? Let's do tentacle. Cheers passing by, they are mad scientist trader. Okie dokie. They want to buy that. They also buy. Well, for a mad scientist, he doesn't really have a lot of stuff that you'd figure a mad scientist would be carrying around on him. Get this fucking blood out of here, okay? I don't need no blood, okay? So that's that and that. Give back camp food. We're not buying a panther. I don't want to sell any of the haunters. I wonder why he's only willing to take the haunters specifically. Goodbye is the nutrient. Oh, jeez. That's not. And so, since fucking nutrient is so expensive, wasn't there a plastic components? Machine increase higher resolution. No, that's nutrient paste. I think it produces. Right. Research. Phyto mining, I think, just produces steel wool, which I think can be turned to steel, but I'm not 100% sure. And the wait, was it the chemical processing unit? Consume nearby biological mass and refined resource. Well, let's see what we need to make Nutrimine. Can we make it even? We have drug production. I know. Drug lab. Spider snake shed. Nutrimine from chemical capsules. I think we need those anyway. Marriage is on. Oh wow, they're already getting married. When you get an elf for what? Why are you sitting over there? Are you not upset that you're not sleeping with your husband? Yeah, why aren't you sleeping with your husband, you idiot? We slept in like the fucking the room we specifically disallowed for sleeping because who's that one there? Matthew, no! Oh wait, he's an android, doesn't matter. Boo. We're going to want a drug processing lab. So we need to make drugs. Good kind of drugs though, like the medicines and stuff, kids. Don't make no bad drug. I don't see drug table on this. Oh, there it is, on the right side. Drug lab. we have any hops? Okay, we didn't harvest any hops. Please put this back off. Yeah, don't put animal corpses in here, please. Not fresh, but only rotten animal corpses. And that's it. Close. Doing that, and just flip the damn thing back off. I would like to mine out a little area. It's a question. If we... This one is 9 by 5, which I think is just the right old size. One, two, mine that one, 1, 2. I'll mine that all later. You don't need to steal right now. I like how he's going to fix the walls first, and then he's going to mine. Because his construction's higher than his mining, but you know. I like to make this is all granite, right? Yeah. I like to ask that you make a granite blocks tool X, where X is not 2,000, but just 50. Actually, how much can you get in the stack? 75? 75 is stack one, so let's think it 75. Let's make it 70. Uh-huh. You have to fucking... Just a wooden door will do. I'll probably end up just graniting this whole thing. I'm probably going to want to make a specific room for battery storage in the back. With a fire popper. she left some of the drugs we sold to her. Cool. Matthew, you think it's really the best spot to do that? I'm gonna trade this here guy to be a good boy, right behind the shooting range. Man, if I learn anything from my time in a shooting range, you don't fucking do that. That's a big no-no. You never stand down range, because to get shot, like badly shot, because people are mostly not concerned with shooting down a perfectly of active fire range, because normally that would mean that there's nobody on it. So you can see where the problem kind of starts to set in. Let's get shotgun, and for now, they want 330 elephant leather for a bunch of garbage now. Even if I wanted to go hunt elephants for leather, I would not be doing it for a dining table, a regular table, and some chairs. Oh yeah, we got this Craigslist chair on sale here, and we just wanted to know if you wanted to buy it off of us for a lot of elephant skin. It's the only way I pay anybody, really. Elephant skin. You suggesting there's a better method of payment? I don't think so. I think elephant skin is the only method of payment, and anybody who dare says otherwise is just fucking crazy. She's laying in the middle of the street, kind of a dick move, in my eyes, but you do you, I guess. You do you. It's not weird or a hindrance to anybody, or just weird. Ugh, the Jabberwocky. Wow. Sandstone chunks. In terms of art, let's turn everybody's art off but the one artist. That's probably why we have so many bad arts. Eclipse, great. So our guys have a bit more of an issue. For now, we'll go ahead and flick that one, flick this one, flick this one. There's no longer heat wave, so it's not as big of an issue. They're finally getting around to doing some of that stuff, but it's still like, the rest of the jobs to be done. I just like when my jobs get done, and I'm not sitting around waiting for people to fucking dig the paths. I guess technically we don't have any hops yet, so it's not a big issue that the hops table isn't done yet, but, or the alcohol brewing table ain't done yet, mate. Actually, cancel yet. We don't want to mind all that extra stuff right now, purely because we just have too much steel as it is. So there's no real need to make them, do that. You know. You know? You know. Sermon. You see the and think like, oh, what's gone wrong now? What horrible fucking thing has befallen us this time? And it's nothing. Just everybody's going to pray to Cthulhu. Our Dark Lord and Master, Cthulhu. Favorite RAM. To get to 42.8. Wow, what was really specific amount? Is that area not included in our home zone or something? No, it is. This cleaning bot doesn't want to clean up in the corner for some reason. People spend time in there anyway. Most of the people who spend time in there are already dead, so there's not much of a big issue with that for me. There goes the power again. So we have eclipse, that's why we're not getting any sunlight. Boom, 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 boom. Let us, right, just the sort of kind of flexed on rolling. We'll go as far south as we can there, as far north as we can there. This one marshy soil, I consider doing it there as well, but this means I have to build a sucker, then suck all the shit out, then I gotta, I might build them down here just to thicken up the wall. But, so far nobody's attacked from that side anyway. And I feel like I'm more of a, haha, I'll deal with it when it becomes a problem kind of person. That's why my life feels like this, doesn't it? Why's rich soil down there? Right, the stuff. The ambrosia over here? No. Zone home areas right here. This area can be harvested. Fire. We're actually finding off getting a little bit of power from these, just purely based on whenever the lightning strikes. I very much like that whenever the lightning strikes, bam, you a little bit of power. I mean, I guess it would obviously be the same way for actual solar cells, because technically it is, producing enough. Well, any light is enough light to start converting to power. So. Really should need to get like a different room for storing steel, or silver rather. I'm sure during a rainstorm there's not enough power to, push the fucking, the lulls of time. Almost done, you know what I mean. To push the windmills. Ah, the eclipse is over. Maybe a little bit extra power. Tanner, quickly! Tanner, my boy! Get on that so we can hopefully get the thing. How's we looking in terms of the... Okay, we're up to 50 again. So we're keeping her at 50. Quota mate? Isn't it would not be an issue? Fire over here. I gotta just walk by the fire. It's like, yeah, that's cool. Because it's not in our home zone, so, you know, we're not cleaning it up. Which, I guess, in a way, is them just saying, yeah. Well, it is also me kind of saying, you know, I really don't care about that fire. Because it's not, you know, directly burning down my shit yet. I'll let it get to the point, and then we can start worrying about it, right? Good. Enjoying yourself with horseshoes. She just drew a picture. She just like made a statue of her playing horseshoes. Okay, buddy. There you go. And every piece of art can be a fucking masterwork. I just find it kind of narcissistic and hilarious that she's decided that. What shall I carve today? Ah, you know, me playing horseshoes. Oh, everyone will surely delight in such a fine and fabulous lady playing the shoesed horse. The horsed shoes. Some combination of those two words. The question is, right, does the game code consider it as 6? No, we have 5 now for some reason. There's a basket donkey eliminating Doug, banning his blood. Man. 1 second, let's install that as well. In the prison barracks. I just like the idea of having like a statue of somebody getting executed. Is that what this one is as well? No. This is just a picture of us beating up a wormhole, which I feel is a lot less intimidating than us fucking executing somebody. But you know, what are you gonna do? What are you going to do? Fight me? I didn't think so. God, man, this thing takes forever to fucking do its job. I hope we're getting all of it. I'm sure there's some other piles here which aren't exactly efficient, but I can only see so much, man. How's that irrigation bench? We'll cancel these ones. I got a soak. It's like the idea of sitting in a soak, this spit chair. Ooh. Okay. Nobody fucking kills my baby whirlpools. Nobody but me. Donkey, get out of here. Still that fight, by the way. With your friends, you've finished researching geothermal. So let's see how big this fucking station is. Pretty big, but not enough to cause an issue. Oh my god. How did you manage this? How did Garrison get kicked out of it? Whatever. Well, I guess you need light back. I mean, I guess he got the better end of the deal. Considering that her old room is a lot nicer than his. Eh. Actually, the monkey won't be able to really hurt anybody. A couple of dwarfs visiting. Finish up monkey. It's attacked us once. It'll do it again. Gotta put it down. Buddy, why was your first job to do that? And then you didn't even finish it. You went to bed, you monster. Whoa, dude, that's the tentacle vestments? I was wondering what was wrong with him. He looked some kind of eldritch of god of the fucking disgustingness. David, please. That's hilarious. Oh, wow, an excellent armchair. Nice. Nice. Totally tubular, bro. It's gonna actually ask that you do that next. Probably could also flip off one of these. We don't really need to right now. We don't really have a secondary cook. Yes, this is done. So add a bill, make nutrient. X is 50. Add a bill. Yeah, so we'll add a bill, make a chemical processing unit just once. Ah yes, we have a trading to do, don't we? Who's the trading dwarf? Where is he hiding? There he is. You're willing to buy basically nothing. So have basically nothing. I think he's been buying our smoke leaf. So he's got he's got like nothing on him. It's kind of a weird painting. The wormholes have lips. It's so if you didn't see that, it's basically an illustration of wormholes searching for water with cracked, dry lips. 5 dissected lyrebird corpses surround the area. The artwork shows story of a wormhole getting heat stroke on 14th of April, May 5503. So after that big fight with the insects, the war of the bugs, as we call it, um, that happened. Actually produced no negative effects whatsoever. Negative before, and that's all I really care about. Just gonna basically pave everything over here. A little courtyard. A little courtyard. To help prevent fires around the thing. Good, he's doing it so that hopefully, like, you know, something doesn't happen. Okay, with that we can flip on everybody's coolers. Don't need to worry so much about it. We'll also put a little bit more strain on that one, but we'll put everything on here just so that, you know. Try a cleaning bot. I'm sleeping. He's charging. Beautiful. Stabbed to death. What? How did this guy get over here? This is a completely different set of raids. Somebody captured Cherry. Somebody else captured Grimes. Somebody please put those fires out. Is that not part of the home zone? Oh, that Chrono Dragon died. Just need a weapon storage area. For now, alright, for now, we'll, stockpile zone in here. Please remove the area, just that one. Specifically asked us to be preferred for clear all weapons. Just for now, while we, work on getting an actual weapon storage room. Chain shotgun. Sounds pretty nice to me. Just toggles on forever. Ancient things rest deep in the earth where dwarves have dug too deep and reap the consequences. Untold treasures lie in wait, possessed by a creature most fearsome with flame. Should we dare risk such dangers? A shield belt, wow. There might be other rewards there. I think we should definitely do one of those at some point. Right now, maybe not, but definitely eventually. Fighting terrorists. Wow. It's a really weird conversation topic. I can't imagine either of these are either female or good enough for us, so. They'll be sacrificed, probably. Are sold off in slavery. Tomato, tomato. Dwarfs leaving us a little bit of medicine, and they're leaving. Get the heck out of here. Hmm. Oh. This wasn't a male, was it? Hunter. Froggy. Oh, they must have burnt a little bit. Oh, so, who are you looking at next then, huh? Your ex-lover. Probably Menace 50. So next it's, I guess, Cloudion. Which is kind of really what I wanted, to be honest. Because they're both elves, and I think they might be able to have a relationship, like a child. A child! Escape convict. If he survives impact, he will be either wounded. Or recruit him or slave purses. Well, somebody capture him. He's got a cracked spine. He's only got a cracked spine. Look. His rival's here and this fucking... Oh no! He's getting away! Okay, David, go! Oh, he's dead now. That was funny. You know, there's a miracle he got up, you know, with the cracked spine and all. Only for us to beat him to death. Basically, what happened. And what's gonna happen to that? Like, I mean, I don't think Garrison definitely is in a bad way, but only minus 15, and it expires in 22 days. What do you mean slept in the fucking cold? It's freaking too cold for you. Maybe it's, I guess, 60 then? Should do that here as well. I mean, I guess technically anything is slept in the cold when you're below 75 degrees. But I think, you know, 50 is actually... Well, I guess 50 is kind of cold. I guess because, like, I live in Florida, so sleeping 50 degrees is, you know, a lot colder than sleeping in, you know, 70 degrees. That's for sure. Let's look at the wildlife. What do we got? Got a lot of animals. We got some boomalopes, some elephants, some panthers, Komodo dragons, punkaboos, driftloons, wild boars, flamingos, tortoises. A lot of tortoises. Porcupine, monkey, chinchilla, rat. Here's the chinchilla. It's passing by. Humps. His name is Ralph Humps Brock. That's I don't know why Ralph was humping Brock, but Brock from Pokemon. Bum 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 boom boom bum. It's a mega sloth wall. Never thought you'd be handling that, now did ya? Could pop this open for fun. It's not the worst idea. It could lead to a lot of death, but it could lead to something pretty good. Thought he was sick from something. Because he had a bit of food poisoning from something or other. Was he paying attention as to why he would have food poisoning? Yes, David. Kind of waiting for something. I mean, ooh. Why is Donkey starving? I think he didn't want to eat, you know. One, two, three, four, five, six. We probably have more than enough shit to do them all. to be the dining room slash playroom. Uh, do. Okay. Furniture, hospital bed made out of steel, please. 4, 6. I have to ask that they all be decent normal quality. And to that end, I'm going to move everybody but Garrison from construction. Or Gladion, rather. So you got the best, so we should produce the best, realistically. Everybody knows Gladion. Everybody knows Gladion. Hopefully it won't mess up too much either, so we don't have to expend too much making new components, but it just cost steel. It's not that big of an issue. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna ask that they all be good, please. I know, Gladion, I'm putting a lot of pressure on you, buddy. I want you done with those walls. You done with those walls, boy. See what this chemical processing unit looks like. It should be like a giant worm or something. Maybe a dog. It's a hen. It's a chicken. And it lays chemical eggs. I don't even train it with obedience. I don't want defending anybody. I can't even see the fucking. You were for honey. We don't have any honey. Let's just make war. Forever. I think we're just gonna probably end up sacrificing them. That wall there. I'm an idiot. It's gotta be a door. Bum 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 That's right, his rival who got shot out in the fucking Fairbanks of no, that's not him. Wait, so the other guy also has a fucking my rival died. My rival. Wow! This guy fucking hated everybody. Wow! Maybe he hates them, like, because they lost so poorly. Or so badly. In that fight. I hate him. I hate my teammates too if I fucking got my ass handed to me by a bunch of robots and like an elf, two elves and two humans. Who are so... I mean, you have to understand that they are firing like psionic beams at you. Like somebody's head just explodes randomly. The other guy goes berserk for no reason. You know, you don't know why they're going berserk, but you know that they are. Excellent. Good. Good. So this has a rest vaccine 108, surgery checks for 111, or sorry, unit gain 111, 10% offset, surgery 118, as compared to the excellent, which has 111, 114, 123. Okay. Just the better the bed, the better it is at setting off. Well, obviously rest effectiveness, you know, the more comfy the bed, but the surgery suggests chance also increases. Fine. I'd also like to throw the research for... Cause we don't have it, right? Like the smeltery? Ooh, what the hell's all this up here? Any new stuff, or...? No. Dwarven shit. Get fire foam. I would like to... Okay, we're gonna do so much weird shit to, like, we would get somebody who's not one of the two. We would like to make the females have, like, the weird, like, animal implants. It's like cat girls and everything. And we can have the, men be, like, Cthulhu beasts of death and destruction. Where the fuck is the smell? Chemical refining. This is chemical refining. Smelt metal from slag. Okay. Electricity apparently. Fucking give me. Oh, the got it. Fucking told in that thing, didn't I? Cool. Why is my keyboard not even? No, this cable's got underneath it. It's from when I moved it forward from my drawing pad. Uh. Uh-huh. Alright, well, it's good to know that this does that, but... Oh, God. How did I... Oh, God. Options... Keyboard configuration... MISC 1... Modifiers... Q order, developer tools, tick once... Toggle G... Open lock file... Oh, God. Let me save my game, just in case fucking... Something... I got it, because I'm gonna tab out and search up real quick. Rimworld... Hide... UI. It should be F11. But that didn't make it come back. Right? God damn it, I hit Premiere by accident. Oh, there it is. What? I know I hit all the buttons beforehand, so... I don't even know when the fuck I hit F11 originally. No, there's Premiere opening. 1 second. Just exit that real quick. Because it's gonna be no good for me. Bandicoot Quest. They serve 4 enemies. They will give us something worth 2,494 bucks. It's 294 bucks. I mean, I don't need the money. Because we're getting like quests and stuff, but you know, it ain't worth our time. Okay, now those are all done. We can bring everybody's construction back. Look to install. Install. Excellent. Good. Excellent. Okay. Just wanna put all the good ones where they're not gonna feel the extra pain. Just right around the TV. More power, more efficient is waterproof. Okay. Just a question to make those, right? Is 10 components, which we don't really have right now, because we just used all of our components, so we do have 10 components, but I don't really think we need to make it right now. Donkey move away. You cremate for me? Thank you, buddy. Is it raining? It's a thunderstorm. Thunderbolts and lightning, very, very frightening. Galileo, 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 Figaro. And if you go. He's just a pawn from this life, from this monstrosity. Did we also make sure to take the power management thing? We should put that in there. Also like to living fences. Ugh, sounds weird. Bionic lizard leg, bear leg. Oh, look at it. There we go. It new boy. It's fucking weird. Oh, that's right. No, we don't need to make the slag yet. We would like to. Well, actually, that's what I was going to do, the slag thing. We don't need that right now. Look, snow, it's right there. Non-mechanical weapons and tools. Why does Gladion always go to bed before? Ah. Any android doesn't need to go sleep as well. Should also. Full moon approaching. Full moon approaching. I like this majority of the structure we have set up here. Full moon passes, but it's another one's approaching. Oh, because we have Ruchba and Ruchba 1. Ruchba 1. Come in, Ruchba 1. Some dwarfs are here, they're visiting now. Some dwarfs are here to fucking party. No, we'll wake her up tomorrow and have a trade with them. Fire. Just a little fire. Nothing weird out there that we need to worry about. The answer might shock you. It is no. In this sermon. You know what? take a little bit, but... He's like wondering, like, what the fuck's everybody doing over here? You know, why is everybody behind this, you know, sandbag, shooting at a wall? Here they come. Not Garrison. Let's take Rally. Here. Tornado generator! What the fuck? Goods trader. Okay, can we do a little bit of trading with the dwarfs that are here right now? Where is the other one who likes to trade? Is he mining? No. Is he crafting? No, I don't know what he's doing. We can make and or do. It's even too expensive for me. Let's go with the metal tile. Hello. God forbid the corpse of the bug. Bug corpse. Wasn't there a dwarven trader that we could trade with that we weren't trading with for some reason? So we can figure out where. They're done worshipping, so it's fine. Let's get rid of this insect meat, insect jelly. Let's see. I mean, the mossy leather is not enough of it to use. The bird skin and the light leather. Question: what are you carrying that would be good to us? Steel, don't need it. It's like wooden counters for some reason. Let us sell the statue. Another one of our. You really good at this game? Not really. I think it's more of this game's more of a trial of luck than is there anything of skill. I would say there's some decisions I've made that are better than others, definitely, but I think it's a bit too early. We haven't died yet, but that's just because the game hasn't willed it. If the game wanted, it could kill us at any time, and it knows that. But yeah, we do have a good base going on right now. And I think some of the mods have definitely helped us out, like our sonic blasts that can pop somebody's brain if we roll well enough. You know, it's all about luck. It's all about luck, especially in Rimworld. Because the second you start losing, the game starts kicking you and kicking you and kicking you. And that's the fun of Rimworld. This guy has basically nothing as well. I want to equip the... So an ancient... This device has a certain false fail-safe bypass if capable of causing a massive air current disturbance. Location, then... Wow. I didn't even know there were tornadoes in the game. So... That's cool. Let's sell him some of our drug. Especially with these ambrosias have also been very helpful. I'll give you two. You keep those, man. Yep, it's fine. So we have my base is terrible. Well, there's things you like, you know. Obviously, I know a couple chips, English, a couple chips and tricks, some speedrun tic tac. No, some tips and tricks. We've also gotten really lucky. We've got a couple. We're playing on a eternally growing map, so we always have like plants growing and whatnot. But the ambrosia sprouts don't go away in the winter, so that's very helpful because we can just kind of, as long as they're there, we can harvest them. Um, like room size, you gotta keep it 13 by 13. That's something that that's to get the maximum use out of room. I mean, hell, we're also very lucky we're not even dead yet because we have a very open plan base, which is something that you normally don't want to do. They would be wanting of assistance. You're a bit far. I mean, no thanks. I don't need the extra plants, and I don't want to send me out that far. But I also have like a mod for. I think there's a mod that lets me kind of raises the base allowance of people higher, and even then I think we're still way lower than that. But nah, it's all about knowing like the little tips and tricks, right? Of what you need, what you should have, kind of not. Well, build older in a way. A couple of the mods also help out, like this cleaning bot. It's fairly inexpensive. Keeps the base clean, so everybody's happy about the cleanliness. Nobody's complaining about dirt in the floor. Nobody has to go around cleaning because cleaning is always a pain in the butt to get somebody to do. Because it's just it's a menial task, and it's hard to get to skip all the menial or the good tasks and get to the menial. But yeah, I think we've definitely been a little bit luckier than most, and that's there's a bit of skill, there's a bit of luck, but it's a lot more luck than skill. That's for sure. Comes to Rimworld, it's all about luck, not skill. Though you do want to know, like, you do want to get good meals up so everybody's happy, that kind of stuff. It doesn't help. It doesn't hurt that we have all these died twice already. Once from disease and once from a squirrel. Doing the naked survivor thing. Okay, that's a little bit, we didn't start the naked survivor. We've actually lost we have 3 dead colonists, but we think I got the stupid thing on still. We have 3 dead colonists, but that doesn't include the like the 3 or 4 we had kidnapped. We did get one of them back, but we definitely lost some really good guys to that. So, to the 148th annual expedition, your faction has been invited. Your host is Eston. The theme is shooting competition. Send your best shot. Okay, who's our best shot? Also, wow, that's kind of just out of the middle of nowhere. So, in terms of shooting, I feel like this is just like a setup, right? Like, oh, send your best shot, haha. They can get kidnapped, yeah. So if you have a raid, for example, mine was more of well, actually, it can happen even if not. This is the case. What happens if a raid, if everybody gets downed? Let me start sending that guy out. Everybody gets downed, then they'll like basically take whatever they can. So like if all your guys get down, they'll start taking prisoners. They'll take they'll take stuff on the ground. They'll take that kind of stuff. So it is kind of an important thing to what do you have that gives you 5.8 days of food? you have to go all the way over here. That's 3.6. That's 6 days total. We need... We don't have survival meals or anything. We need to make some limbus. Limbus, bread, flour, bread loaf, flour. Why was that not in the right order? It's flour, bread loaf, limbus. No, make the... Why aren't you doing the right thing? Oh, we don't have limbus, do we? We have limbus cord. We can't do the bulk, though. Okay, add a... Cook. Limbus flour. Forever. Because we can't bulk grind it because we don't have enough to bulk grind. Then he's whining at me. Here we go. Another challenge me to build the best defensive base I can and put the highest level to see how long it'll last. Yeah, I mean, he plays too. Yeah, it can never be very hard when you do like the Can you really not make any limbus? Okay, can you do me a favor then and make for me? Can we make survival wheels? No, we can't. Since we're not going to be going to the festival this year. Can't make survival meals. Actually, we still... There's a... That guy's still here, right? Yeah. Do you happen to have survival meals on you? You have one package survival meal. And no pemmican? I'll take it from you, man. Is that a Pokemon? Yes, there's a Pokemon mod we have installed. So we've got a bunch of wormpools running around producing silk and spitting out babies constantly. We also have some haunters that birth ghastlies, but call themselves haunters as well. The other trader did in fact leave. So if I were to set a caravan now with the... I wonder if, right, because choose route, I want him to go here. Right, so take 1-6. If I add the donkey who's the best at... Nope. 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 This isn't very good. 2.8. If I send you with berries, how's that?
Feeling right at home here.
Thank you for following, Car Fork. It's kind of a weird name, but okay. 9 berries should hopefully... We'll make him... Give him 9 days. That should be fine. Choose the route. The route to there should be fine. Let's hope he does fine. Hopefully we just sent Gladio on this. Just the best shot. He's going there to hopefully do well in the shooting competition. Yeah, but you know, obviously the mods are helping a lot. We have like a Cthulhu mod where we pray to the dark gods and you know get boons for it. So like we get these guys have 3 abilities which can light people on fire and stuff. This lights people on fire. This can daze. Here we go. It's paralyzes the brain of the target, so it can daze them. It can make them enraged, so they attack their teammates. It can or if you roll a natural 20, because it's basically like rolling. I think it's rolling a D100, not a D10 or a D20 rather. But if you roll, the highest score, you can basically explode the enemy's brain, and well, let's just say they're not living too long after that. That's for sure. I would like if we could get some of the, wart. And then the other one's just a push, where it pushes them back. But, having 2 people with those abilities is very helpful. They also have, we have tentacle hand people, which raises their manipulation a little bit, which makes them better at stuff, And being able to sacrifice these guys, so, we've sacrificed people for Not food. For like sunken ships, Chest of the Deep. Well, I haven't done the Bounty Sea yet. I kind of do want to try that once. Which one of you? I wonder which one of these is valued at least less. You know what I can do? World. And then if I form a caravan, right? He's worth 800. This guy's worth 1,000. So we'll sacrifice Grimes. No, cancel. We'd like to sacrifice human to Dagon. Grimes because he's worth less. We want the Bounty of the Sea because I haven't seen that yet. And Garrison is our talker, so. Sacrifice! Sacrifice! All hail the Fish Lord! Why are we at 1 speed? Yeah, no, but definitely all these mods are definitely helping out a lot. Like the, when we get like the plague and stuff, the plague event, it can affect the robots, but they can't get sick, so it's basically like, you know, oh, hey, your robot has the plague, haha, joke's on you. Can't get the plague, you know? Ooh. Rats burst through the floorboards, cool. Where? So we had a failure. This, colonists gather to sacrifice for Dagon on desperation or greed, deliver wealth from the sea, Garrison feels the presence of another entity's mind and displace their own for just a moment. Scuttling, scratching sounds hail from the surface of countless rats bursting through the floorboards. The ritual was a failure. Where are the rats? Wildlife. Oh, jeez Louise. Can we just kill all these rats, please? That's how you can just drag it down. I'm gonna have to repair all the floor in there, damn it. This is all sandstone floor, right? Yeah. It's fine. I'm gonna play now, I'll be back later. Yeah, I stream till 12, so we'll be on for about a half hour more. We stream at 9 o'clock EST. Who left the meal in there? Good job, witch. Put it away. Oh, god damn it. You ruined my laboratory. Is that the good wood floor or is that the weird wood floor? I think this is the weird wood floor. Anywhere else you fucking bitches popped up? Huh? You didn't ruin my metal floor in the kitchen. That's a wormhole in there. I think we got them all. I heard he's just hanging out in the prisoner cell. It's definitely how I do it. Look at all the fucking smoke lead. Should really see if we can sell the leaves to somebody. Oh, those bastards ruined my flooring too. Anyone else they so kindly popped through my granite flooring? No? Okay. Oh, cool, you burned the body for us. You can allow these just so we can burn them. So they're not just hanging out and giving everybody negative moodlets. Who's got a gun that is less than What gun we sent him? I think he's got the rifle. I'd like to keep a couple SMGs around. So we've got... Okay. Let's have Donkey with the auto shotgun. Actually amazed, they left us some of our Brosia back. Man. So I get you're being kind, man, but like... It's just kind of funny. They got Camrups. I wonder if these are pack animals. No. I don't really have anything we really want, and it's not like we brought any money with us, so... we'll keep moving. Why are you done to 1.1? I think that turns out fine. I have a feeling it's not going to. Might it be that the hot weather is rotting the food? You've been laying your phytomine eggs. Do you have Nutrimine anywhere? I don't think so. No, wait. Chemical capsules. I don't think we're getting enough, Just a question. Garrison and not... details requires... Chemical capsule. Yeah, it doesn't say that it requires any specific amount of skill, so it's not like the jobs. I don't know. I just could reinstall these. So let's put some sandbags there, just across that. We're not liking this. That's because they're liking us, though. It's getting up there. We're actually losing power. We don't know how long we're going to be, so he's going to trade them real quick. Castling good. Come on. Yorkshire Terriers. No thanks. Xenide, Mechanites, Advanced Mechanites, Power Cell, Advanced Components. Password, Snake. Can we actually like just shoot down, just like, you know, go drop some food off by a friend real quick? Staying lamp purple. It means by I don't know what I was talking about. Well, A, why would you need a lab shelf? Like, nothing goes in the laboratory. What would you need a lab shelf for? So, God, I feel some kind of weird... What's wrong with this wormhole? It's two of them, but they move in perfect sync. No, no, they've broken up. Well. Oh, we got some mouse visiting. Maybe he'll be better once he gets in the swamp again. Dreamweaver. That's a fucking pretty cool name for a, I mean, push comes to shove, we can just settle for a little bit. He's got a 3 cooking, which isn't the best, but he can shoot down a lot of stuff and then maybe make something out of it. Do you have pemmican? Could we have made pemmican? I think we do. We'll throw that in the list as well. Party tree. Hey, isn't this the same girl from before? No, she's different. She's pretty jealous and sickly. The last one was just lazy and beautiful. She got the same haircut though. Maybe he'll win some food on the way back. Come on, make it to the grasslands. You'll be better there, buddy. Go, my boy, go. You basically doubled it, but will that be enough is the real question. Who knows? Is the answer. Maybe. Maybe it's crazy enough to work. I think I'd be allowed to do cooking. It's Matthew. He normally does what? Construction. He's not really much of anything. He's more of a jack of all trades than anything else. That's fine. Got a lot of rats. Got a lot of rats. There's a lot of fucking stones. It's a little bit cooler because we're it's in the mountain a bit, so the mountain's kind of, you know, blocking out the heat. She's getting her construction from doing the this. You can't really mess up this job. It doesn't really have a you know, a requirement, and it's given her a lot of you know, points in it. So I'm happy. Trying to think what I should do. I kind of want to open these at some point. The problem is I know what happens if you do. And the issue would then therein lie because, you know. Let's get a... Oh, what's that? Not wooden. Let's get a sandstone door in there. Don't make it a little bit harder. I don't know exactly what we're gonna do with that. 900 pack, great. It's a bunch of shuckles. I'm really feeling it. How is he so fucking small you can't even see him? Oh, there they are. Oh, hey, look! Peyote did turn into a haunter. Cool. So, they can't evolve, but if it's one type, it'll start as a baby of a different... As, like, the lower evolution. Okay, everybody go see the fucking doctor, please. Matthew, can you fucking just butcher all those guys? Because we have a lot of rats and monkeys and shit that just doesn't have anything to go. Please can you solve this one? Bring back down to 2, please. Bring on back to 2. Do you have a doctor that's not it? Riley and Matthew. I mean... Bring it on back to 2. Bring it on back to 2. I mean, he's not really injured. Can't think he get infection from a bunch of bruises. The high elves are leaving. He doesn't have any malnutrition yet, so I figure it's okay for right now. I'm guessing that, anything here is ruined by temperature. Froggy. No, you don't like that. She's being fertilized by her dad. Share with your dad simulator, buddy, right? The caravan has arrived at the annual exhibition. The year's theme is shooting competition. There are many experts on the topic there, most of them preparing, while others have started showing off their skill. So there's a hodgepodge of stalls, some modest and made official, and we read this every time. Strong field contenders here. Many factions representing have uh, lived as a hunter or just plain checked out in. Sorry. The main faction represents having lived as a hunter or plain decked out in Archotech Bionics. Gladions stranded somewhere in the quarterfinals. Your reward prize meeting is a bionic eye and a bionic heart. Great. Okay, can we settle real quick? Come on. I just want to pick some fruits and whatever and get moving. Uh, oh, cool, Lapras. Just a question. What? Got a Haunter here. Pichu, Badoos, monkeys, geckos, giant spider. Now, just a question. If I were to form a caravan of you. Oh my god. Zone. Stockpile. Where'd you start off? Just make one that's the entire map, huh? Let's do this. Break the game like this. Okay. Form caravan of you, all your berries, and these two. Okay. Choose a route back home, and get moving. Yeah, I don't really care. It's warning me about the other one. We're not gonna start another base yet. I definitely want to start another colony at some point. I think that'd be a cool idea. Just like set up like a secondary robo colony. But I don't think that's, well, what better position than we're in than now. But what I should do is, if I'm gonna do that, right? If I'm ever going to set up another colony, I'm gonna want to make sure to get, where is it? Transport pods. Because that means I can set up and fire stuff. And we can just abandon that base. Okay. A couple of shekel bites here and there. Donkey cowering from Arthur Garrison while Garrison attacks him. Donkey appears without remorse. The work suggests the concept of bloodshed. It tells the story of Donkey attacking Garrison, which ironically seems backwards compared to what, you know, it describes, but whatever. A lot of DNA-based statues. Don't know why. You just drop the joint. The animals will carry them. Let's get a cloth because we have so much more cloth. Has it been installed yet? No. At least it's not outside anymore. So we'll cancel it for now. It can be whole whenever. I like to open these, but they're probably full of like people who are going to try to murder us. If we don't, so we'll kind of leave it be for now. Leave it on be for now. Bring it on back to you. Yeah, worship. Scarcely goodbye. I still got the shuckle bites, doesn't he? Don't he? Don't go little shuckle bites. He's missing his lung too. Just. I don't think we have the mod that makes it okay to harvest people's organs. Chipper just staring maniacally at the fucking filing cabinet. Chipper, get me the file on alien species. Hunter! I don't remember how Hunter sounds. They were like, Hunter. Well, Nintendo's kind of getting better on its copyright, so I bet you playing the noise Haunter makes wouldn't be the worst thing ever, but, you know, let's not risk it. This pump is really annoying. Get the most value out of this fucking thing. Not the stupid thing though. Be a reality. one around that. Barely another one around that one, eh? I also just cancel. Cancel, please. It's in here because we don't need it. Zeppelin. Kind of weird name for a wormhole, but okay. You know. Mm-hmm. I guess the panther died of wild boar fighting. Whether it was a... Yeah, where's all this? Whether it was a fight for the ages, I'll never know. I guess, I mean, it must have been a good fight, because they both ended up dying. You know? And usually only one participant in a fight dies, so when they both die, you know, it's gotta be pretty good. No, I kind of expected more of the music, to be honest. Okay. Well, I would call it here. We had a little bit of fun, a little bit of fighting, a lot of praising Jesus. I mean, Satan. Same thing. Same thing. Oh, Gladiator, I'm gonna let you get back, you fool. Either way, like, comment, subscribe, follow on Twitch, and if you're interested in the other videos, you can check out the YouTube. If you're watching from starting at this point, if you're interested in how we got here, you can check out on YouTube. They all should be there. Should TM. They're all definitely there. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I've seen them myself with my very own eyes. Either way, I will see you guys tomorrow with I don't know what. We'll see then. Tomorrow's Wednesday. Well, today's Wednesday technically. Tomorrow's you know what I'm saying. Goodbye, everybody.